We're back posting games on the channel, and we're starting off with a tournament top 8 finish. I ended up 7th place in BunnyTCG's Win-A-Box online sim tournament. Maybe not the most competitive thing in the world. It doesn't have like the top players or anything, but it was fun to just play through and get some games of milling after being maybe washed for about a month. It's, you know, been a little bit of on and off playing, but it's good to see that I still know how to play Nami. And we went with this list to tech against Doflamingo a little bit. I expected a lot more. But we ended up 5-1 in this tournament, and I did not come across Doflamingo once whatsoever. But the gravity blades actually low-key were kind of good. I went up on Apices to be able to discard them. The Gavel's already there, but when we needed to use them, it actually did provide value here and there. So I'm not going to be completely mad at them. They weren't the most useful thing, but a little bit of tight play even got us that, like, really, I think I played it really well, that mirror win in the last round. But check out the games, timestamps down below, and let me know if you're just excited to, you know, see some Nami gameplay back on the content sphere. So we're in our lobby, room number 9. My opponent and I, we just exchanged some pleasantries here. We got the room chat going. So game 1, we're up against Moria. Not great, but I'll actually keep this hand. It's not bad. I'll deploy a Kaya, go pitch, and pass the turn from there. Obviously, if we get a Perona going, like right now, we got a, oh no, yeah, there you go. So we will select, honestly, we want to bottom deck some things at some point. So we'll select probably this to trash, and then we'll trash this here. Nice. So we will probably just pass the turn, honestly. Go for a draw. That's not great. I don't know how much this Gravity Blade is really going to come into play. We're in 6 Dawn next turn here. Yep, 7 swing. So we will draw it out here. Nice. Okay, they'll go 7. Attack here. I think it might be... Let's do this. It's not too bad. I don't know how much I want to attack them, so I think I'd rather just make them. So let's place these cards on top, right? And then I think we go draw Sanji's peel off. We're at 6. We can play both of these. So return, and then we'll actually pitch the Kaya. We'll draw here, and we'll just pass the turn. I don't know how much I want to swing into this. It's been a while since I played the Moria matchup, so I think in general we'd rather just have them like discard 1 card at a time, unless their board goes like super wide. Yeah, perfect. So they're kind of struggling to make this stuff happen here, so we will definitely just do this. Perfect. They'll kind of discard a card, reanimate here. Yep. Yeah, okay, no, there you go. Yeah, sure. So we'll do this. So next turn we're at 8 Dawn. I definitely want this, at least as a blocker. Right, let's return it like that. It's not bad. And then I think we will just go 7 Dawn, go probably just bottom. Probably just pass from there. I can block 1 attack and then keep it pushing. Probably end up taking 1 hit here. Yep. See what they do here with the Moria. Moria's just going to be a little tough, but it's what we got to do. So we'll do this. Yeah. So if we have to, if our trigger is rubber band, then I'd rather lose that. We'll pitch this. We'll take the hit off the Absalom. Yep. Good call on that. We're done. Yep. Okay, so place 4 cards from your choices to the bottom of this is banished. Oh. Hey, yo. Hold on. Yo, y'all got 4 cards. Hold on now. Yeah. No need to attack just yet. Okay. All right. Pass right through. 26 cards, 4 life. I mean, it's not the craziest thing. It's just kind of unfortunate, but hey, they'll be feeding their yard. What do we got? Trashing some cards. We're trashing some cards. So Yep, resolve this ability. God. We got some builds here. We got some builds. Let's redraw. Nice. Go gavel pitch on that maybe. I don't know. I don't know how I want to play this. So I gotta kind of draw deep here. Unfortunately, I know that like I know that what's that, but so I'm through. I don't actually okay, so I'm through 2 Pilafs, 3 Kayas, no impel downs. That might actually end up being a good thing for us. Let's see what happens here. Might actually end up being a good thing for us. We might actually lose. I think we're about to probably lose this because there's no way I was counting this. If they just attach all 4 and gave it banish, like yeah, I wasn't gonna gain this anyway. So there is something to be said about like taking this early hit and not taking this, but Gravity Blade trigger would have been pretty damn good, but that's okay. I think what we'll do 1, 2, 3. Because they can just reanimate it anyway. So I'm wondering if it's worth like... Let's see what we get. Let's do this first. It's probably worth just doing this at this point. So we'll take out the banish and this. And we'll end the turn from there. We're just not in a good spot. We're really just not in a good spot. This is not one of our better matchups. I definitely could have played that last round a little bit better. That's a good trigger to have. I definitely could have played that last one a little bit better. These are not the type of things we want to be drawing right now, but the Gravity Blades, I think, actually have served us this game. I'm not going to lie, but it's just not a great spot to be in general. Yup. Insane in the membrane. Just not drawing it well. We are not drawing it well right now. Maybe, I mean, I'm gonna have to pitch this Apis here. Otherwise, they have lethal, like, for sure next turn. I don't know. This one, yeah, we're just gonna have to take this. Yep. Good call on their part. But yeah, we're just gonna have to take this. We did, so the last round would have been, I mean, our triggers weren't that great either, but the last round I definitely could have played it in the sense of, I'm already operating on the idea of taking a hit. Should have just saved the redraw in that case, and then I could have bottom decked one of their cards. Potentially could have taken one less hit. This game could have gone a lot different here. So hey, a little bit of inexperience, but if we end up losing this, we are 1-1. So that's okay. Yep. So we will resolve this hit. We will not use this trigger. I think we'll use the card action. We can't grab any of these. I probably want to grab the Kaya here. Something like that. Draw. Bang. Bang. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this one. All right, we might just have to call the GG there. I think I'll just call the GG here. I don't think we're living this. We got 3 attackers. We have no life. I think we'll just call GG here. I think we'll just call GG here. We shall concede. We will call it there. Not a great matchup. We could have played a little better that last round, but I think we'll just concede here. We're not winning this one. Yeah, we're not winning this one. But anyway, that was round 2. We got the bye round 1. Let's keep going. All right, we're off in round number 3. Opponent is in great spirits. I am as well. We will be going second here against Shanks. This hand is fine. We can be a bit more proactive. Okay, I like this one better. I like this. Well, do I like this one better? I think I just kind of have to pass. I can't even play Kaya because I don't have a 1-drop. I don't have a 1 cost to play. Ben Beckman is found. Yeah, I think we're just going to pass. Yeah, I think we're just going to pass for a minute here. Problem is they have ways to like stop our blockers and stuff. So I don't want to like I don't want to like rely on just playing out a blocker and then just like passing with that. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. I want us to think about how they should swing. And we got to keep a track. We got to keep track of this as well. Like, okay, good. We're going to be able to block out of both of this, which is great. Yep. Nothing's going to happen there. We'll attack here. 5 into 2. Yep. So now we have a 1 cost. So I'm pretty happy to just do this and pass. Just establish a blocker. And then we have Spada. And then I think I kind of want a Kaya at this point here. Okay, if your leader has things, so we'll go no blocker, use up a card in our hand. Oh yeah, so we'll draw that out and we can Kaya pretty well here. Feel pretty good about the Kaya. So let's draw 2, Kaya, pitch, because we know this is a deck that can't really punish us for the amount of cards in our hand, or shouldn't be in any way. I don't think it can. It's been a minute. I don't think it can. So let's run it. So far so good. We're almost at 30 cards, still have our 5 life, not being threatened too bad. There's the blocker kill that I was kind of thinking of there. Yes, we want to block out of both of these. Pretty happy to just let go of that if they attack. Otherwise, I'm happy to draw it. Let's just do that. Yeah. No blocker attack, that's fine. Yeah, we're pretty happy to just draw that and pass. Draw 1 cost after. They're at 9. That could be big white bear coming down. Let's see what happens here from the Shanks player. I know there's gonna come a point where I'm gonna forget like leader ability here, and it's gonna piss me off. Up to 1 rested Dawn goes to the Beckman for 8. Are we swinging here? Just 8, because then I'm snake dancing on the haters. Let's do this, and then we'll drop the Nami. Yeah, we'll lose the Nami. We have a white snake coming after that. That's fine. We'll go Kaya. Yeah, won't need that at any point right now. Let's keep the 2K. I actually don't mind the 2K. The white snake might be a little too much. Let's keep. No, but this mills a card. Let's do that. Let's play this. And then this, like, pretty much like playing this makes it so they kind of have to recognize the fact like you have to kill Nami. So this kind of forces the new gate to tap down. That's all it is. Forces the new gate to tap down. So I don't have to like take an 8K swing. If I do, I generally feel like I have the resources for it. So even if they swing like 9, yeah, like I'm gonna be able to do this. So that's pretty good. Get our Kaya back. So we can do this and then this. Big playing. Oh, activate blocker. I mean, I'll take that. It's just okay. Let's do this. Yeah, blade's absolutely useless. I'll actually pull the impel down now. We'll put it at the bottom like this. That way we can discard it both with the Kaya. Yeah, blockers are like wholly useless at this point. We'll draw here. We're at 18 cards for life. We're in a really good spot. So it's kind of just for us to lose at this point. So we're going to try and keep it swanky here. Yeah, we're going to just try and keep it swanky. I imagine Lucky swings in a Nami here. This thing's always going to be hitting me. So I kind of, that's my clock. I kind of also want to save this Apis too, because this Apis might be that extra reach I need to find the Nami in my bottom 5, potentially help me just swing out for that win there. But I've been able to recur this Kaya like 3 times so far. Pretty good. So we'll take this hit. I think there's value. No, actually no. This card mills too. So let's gavel pitch. I think we then just go gavel pitch, right? Mill 2. They can just swing 7. They choose not to. Drop. That's a really, we're in a really good spot here. So this is where I can just go for the win. Yeah. So pretty much on their last, what I would like think to be their last hit. So we know our bottom 4, and I'm almost trying not to change it on purpose, because I know it's useless card, but then Kaya, White Snake on top. That's how I want to think about it. So we'll take this hit. Try and find some cards that maybe we could just pitch to gavel and not be mad about. Yeah, I'm not really worried about Roger hitting me. So we'll oh, that's a beautiful trigger. Oh Lord, that's a win. Yeah, let's not mess this one up here. We have 1 card left. Let's... I don't need to recur that Kaya. I could just... Because let me think here. Let's say they don't attack at all here, right? That's the scenario we got to think about. Let's say they don't attack at all. I mill 2, block this out, go to 7, draw to 6, Kaya, I find the other Kaya, I win. So let's just do this. I don't need to recur that Kaya. I have draws on the rest of it. So all depends on how they play this out. So I have the win in hand right now. I just have to not get rid of the Kayas. I won't be drawing off of one of these beams, which is okay with me. Pretty down to just take... What am I really worried about? Let's do this and then do this for the redraw. Oh, nice. Now we just got 2 redraws. Okay. So regardless, now we just win. So that was pretty good. Opponent played it really slow in terms of, I mean, that's just how their deck's built. It's not their fault. That's just how this kind of deck like curved out. So we ended up kind of getting there, which is pretty good. So we will redraw here. And they can't do much. I'll just take the last hit and that's game. Right? Yeah, that's it. That's the game. So at this point, draw 2. We Kaya. That's the game. GG. All right, and that's it. We won. So we are now 2-1 in the tournament. We're up against Shanks again, and so this is going round 4. And yo, these gravity blade calls have not been great. We're gonna mulligan this one. Okay, this one's better. So we'll definitely just play this out as soon as we can. And then I don't know how much we want to save this, but I think in general, yeah, this is, I'm hoping this version of Shanks is built like the last one, but if we start adding some like a lot more rush characters, those builds of Shanks can get kind of dicey. So let's see where we kind of land off here. Good call on hitting 7. I don't know if I want to get rid of the Kaya, so I'll just take the hit. Because I can go rubber band Kaya. I don't know if that's what I want to be doing. So let's do this first. Let's pull the gravity blade for sure. Keep the bottom like that. Yeah. And then we can go Kaya. Pitch on both the gravity blades. I don't know. That's the call I'm making. It just doesn't seem like the type of card that's going to serve us a lot going into this matchup. So I don't want them gumming up my hand. Already took a hit, which isn't great, but hey, that's what I'm going to get punished for. That's fine. So Nami was able to kind of dig through, set up the bottom a little bit. Yup, that's okay. So we'll play out another one and we'll just pass from there. I was originally thinking of maybe hitting them with the peel off, but let's do it. Let's do it. Not a fan of taking a hit this early, but hey, 32 cards. We got a nice trigger. We can start recurring Kayas, and I think that's really how we're going to win this game. They're at 7 Dawn if they have Whitebeard. Can kill off thing here. Let's see. Let's see how they play it off. If they swing. Okay. That's a logical choice. We can counter out with the White Snake. don't know if we want to use the white snake. It might just be better to use the rubber bands, honestly. They're thinking about how to swing here. Ooh, good choice, good choice. Let's do this. We don't really get punished for not doing so. Pass the turn. We have good targets. Like we have a good we have a good gavel pitch here. And then worst case scenario, Apis can be a weighted dig. Push, like we have a Kaya at the bottom, push that back up top. Not bad. Opponent playing it pretty slow. 7k swing. Yeah, just start off with a little gavel pitch. Kind of move through the deck a little bit. 7k again. Go bounce that. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, that is rough. So we'll take, yeah, we can't block that. So we'll go rubber band. No. Might want a rubber band next turn. I might want a double rubber band next turn. Let's just, not rubber band. I might want a double white snake next turn. Let's just do that. Let's just mill through our deck. We'll take the 9. Yeah. That's unfortunate. That's a good trigger. That's okay. So we'll Kaya. Go pitch. Pitch. Pass the turn, no swings. 22 cards, 3 life. It's not bad. It's not okay. I would say it's about middle. Unfortunate that they have the dragon. Hopefully they don't have any more. So let's see what happens. If we can survive this turn without taking any hits, I think we're in a good spot. If we can counter out, we're in a good spot. And then we should be able to kind of have enough life to stabilize going into a final round to like we really need 3 turns to, our goal is 3 turns to win the game. So now, turn after that, take all our life, whatever, and then the final turn, the final combat. Yeah, so we want to go through this turn, counter out, go back to our turn, set up a little bit based on how we draw, whatever. One more combat with them, and then maybe we can just take our life and go for the win type of thing. That's the kind of goal here. All right, so we're able to kind of counter out. Ooh, what are they playing for 10? Probably Shanks, right? If they swing just 6, we can counter out of that, which is great. And we're countering that out with just the white snakes, which is fantastic. So let's do this. And bounce this back to hand. Some good gavel pitch targets. I will probably be getting rid of a Margaret. It's not the type of card we want to rely on. So gavel pitch on that. We will just do this. Pass the turn. I think so. I think we successfully kind of countered out there. Okay. Draw 2. Let's go pitch. Let's play this out. Kind of set ourselves up a little bit and pass. So this will be that kind of deciding turn here. Yeah, I don't want to be relying on a Margaret against a deck that potentially plays Roger against me. So let's see how things line up here. Kind of curious. So we can draw, you know, based on, you know, our hand, the max we're going down to is 12. Unless we kind of draw into something else. And then at that point, hopefully some of our triggers line up here and we can set ourselves up with the win. Unfortunately, we don't have a way to recur this Kaya. I really hope they don't have a way to kill this Nami. On that Nami, because you have to think about, we have not searched again. There is a, you know, there is a, okay, so we're gonna redraw here. I think we just take 3 hits in a row. Yep. So it depends on how they play this right now. So plus 2k. This can go to 7 pretty quickly. Yep. Oh, losing peel off there is not great, but just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. To have something for rush. Take this to 7. I should be able to counter out. Whatever they hit me with, I should be able to counter out. Yeah. I should be able to counter out here. So we'll go. We'll go gavel, pitch, trash these two, resolve. Smart. Okay, so let's attack. Ooh. Okay, hold on now. There's, yo, that bottom pile is so good. Can I get there? Okay, how do I set myself up for a win here? So I go peel off for sure, go to 6 cards. Go to 6 cards. Something like this. So I have to pitch these two, right? So we go peel off. Right? Oh, not. Thing. Okay, this thing didn't gain rush, which was my mistake. I actually thought this gained rush. I didn't read this properly. I kind of misplayed. I misplayed here, which I'm kind of mad about. I thought this actually did gain. I didn't read that you needed Whitebeard Pirates. Reading the card explains the card. I would have overcommitted. We should have been fine here. Hold on. I pushed the Kaya to the bottom, but I think that's okay. Oh yeah. Wait, I think I have the win. So we look at bottom 4 for Kaya. Use card action. Drop. Grab Kaya. Leave it like this. And then we just win here. Oh my god, we actually got there. Drop, and then don't get too... Whew. Oh my god, I thought I messed up there. Oh my god, I actually thought this gained rush and they were gonna attack in. That was a complete misplay on my part. So what I could have done is... yeah, sorry, my bad. I was oh no, sorry, my opponent's responding and I'm still on mute. But all right, okay, anyway, GG's there. Let me go to my opponent.
Good luck, man.
Beat me up here. All right, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
All right, here, I'll put myself back on mute and let's play it.
Okay, sounds great.
All right, folks, as you can see, that was just a little bit of fun love from the opponent here. We're 3-1 going into this. Very well. Could lose this match. Let's see. I think we're gonna mull this for sure. Yeah, I try and kind of get those into the thing here. So we'll do this. Probably, I mean, into Bonney. Bonney will go probably drop, and the turn. I'm pretty comfortable with going. Am I comfortable with going Margaret Pass? I don't think so. I don't think I am. I always have to be ready for Zoro at the end. So I have to be considerate about how much damage I'm taking kind of early on. But I do want to mill. So let's see. I don't want to Kaya. I could Kaya, I don't want to Kaya. I just lose resources for free. I threw out that Kaya to filter out a little bit. Just felt like, you know, might as well do something. But to be fair, I could hold them. I've been trying to be a little bit better about that. Like I do play like really aggressively. So I don't know, we'll save this Kaya. Get something out on board. And it's also kind of nice because we knew we had the snake dance. It's just like we can bounce it type of thing. Let's see what ends up happening. We got to be careful about how we attack too into this, but yeah, it'll have to happen at some point. Let's see what happens. Opponent was talking about how apparently in the last round they were actually about to lose, but then the opponent's PC just like flubbed out, so they ended up just getting the win, just like off the opponent, like DQing essentially. So all right, fair enough. We will bang. Okay, so we don't want to play anything out first. We will attack into this. Sure. Let's play this out and play this on and pass the turn. I actually like the Gravity Blade here. I'm about to go into 7 Dawn. Gravity Blade has value in this matchup. It has value, but I have 2 Kayas if I need to pitch them. This Nami can grab something as well. Okay. Rest something up. They might just rest the Nami here, all things considered. They might rest the blocker. Just like how much value do they get out of it? Okay, yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'm throwing the blocker in front of it. Your block, you know, the blocker is getting used here. The blocker is getting used here. I mean, all right. No blocker, just mill one. I mean, we'll just block with that. Pretty done up there. Yeah, we might as well get our value with this. We don't want to attack with that. I think we'll grab probably one of these. I might want to recur one of my Kayas. I might just play one of them out right now. Or would I rather draw? I think I would rather draw. I'm just trying to think, like, how do I beat this? I think I would rather draw. Let's do that. Let's sort of like that. Okay, so now they got to pay 1 for that. So there is that. Then I could bottom both of these, but then I just open myself up to more interaction. I don't know. I think we'll just Kaya, throw that out. That's pretty good. I will save the Gravity Blade. I will pass. I'll save the Gravity Blade. Like, if we can get multiple cards out with this Nami, we're in a really good spot. I'm at 30 cards, 5 life, which is always one of those markers that I love to talk about there. It's a good place to be in. Once you hit 20 cards, if you're like 4+ at 20, I don't know, unless they're swinging at you with the Zoro, like, it doesn't look good for them. So pretty down to just blocker that and have them commit 2 attacks to it. Yeah, just have them commit 2 attacks to that. Might as well. I mean, you have to. You have to commit attacks to this. There's no way you let me abuse that. And hopefully they play another 5 cost, and then I'm just laughing all the way to the bank, because then I can bottom that Cavendish and thing. Oh yeah, these are Gravity Blade targets. These are absolutely Gravity Blade targets. We will go. Kind of sucks, but we'll go tap 2 done. We'll go 7. Yeah, we'll just go Gravity pitch on this. Lost another one, which isn't the most ideal thing. That's okay. So his blocker, that makes it kind of complicated. That actually makes Gravity Blade kind of complicated, but that's okay. We can still get value out of Gravity Blade. We can still get value out of the Gravity Blade. And I think that's good enough. I'm at 27 cards. I'm down to take a hit. Down to take a hit. It's actually kind of unfortunate that we have the Kaya. That's actually the funny part. It's actually kind of unfortunate we have the Kaya. Otherwise, I would have been able to remove the Hawkins. Yeah. It's actually kind of unfortunate, but oh well. Yep. Play that out. Yep. Rest one of the Dons. Rest one of the Dons. They'll probably swing 7 twice here. I imagine that's the plan. Okay. Redraw. Ooh. You don't say. You don't say. All right, you don't say. Why did they do that? I'll just do this. They said oops in chat. Haha, no worries. Yeah, I think they attached a little weird there. Gave that one to me for free, but I will take it. Oh, that is so unfortunate, but I think we're at a point where we can afford to do this. That's awful. It's so bad. That's like unbelievably terrible. The fact that I drew 2 Gravity Blades there is unbelievably terrible. I don't want to lose the Pilaf, you know? But I'm at 5 life, 19 cards. I think it's about time we start taking some hits, you know? Let's just do this universally. And we're already just kind of taxing them up a little bit. Hopefully it's just 2 hits here. I mean, at least Zoro is not coming down here. That's the one thing I can be happy about. Yeah, Zoro's not coming down, so we'll resolve that hit. That's okay. Get a little bit of a blocker. They might just get a bunch of hits in, which might be correct. Perfect. We're going to be able to counter out a 1 more. That's good. Odie. Odie. There it is. I was wondering when that sucker would be coming down. All right, there you go. Good trigger. Good trigger. And we'll take 1 more. Odie is unfortunate. Yeah, baby. Definitely drop that. So our triggers are pretty good. So we should, generally speaking, be able to like win this soon after here. So they don't have the Dawn one on this. They don't have the Dawn one on this. It all depends on how this all works out. Honestly, I could just play out both Namis and just call it. It's not a bad plan. Just depends on how many times I get hoodied here. Yep. This might be too aggressive, but I'm not going to rely on the Margaret. We're just going to pass there. Let me think here. It's that inflection turn. So pretty much if I untap, I should be able to just win with these. I've already gone through 3 Pilafs. Hopefully there's 1 more in trigger. All of my Gravity Blades are accounted for, I think. That's fine. That's not a problem for me. You can't let me untap with these, but anyway. Blade. Yeah, actually all my Gravity Blades are accounted for, so I don't have to worry about that nonsense like hitting me. Up. So that immediately knocks this out of attacking me. I'm just gonna take all the hits. Yeah, I'm just gonna take all the hits. This doesn't have rush. You definitely cannot. You don't have lethal here. Oh yeah. Let's go bounce. And I can counter out of this. This doesn't have rush. Can't attack with that. So let's go with this first. turn. Pitch on that. Mill those two. We could have rubber banded for additional value, but I think we just win the game here. So we're just going to set ourselves up for the dub. Oh yeah, that should just be the win here. We will push this Kaya to the top essentially. And then we will attack here to pull this. This will now be at the top of 5. We will go. That'll be it. That'll be it. That is the win. Deploy, pitch, pitch, deploy, pitch, pitch, deploy, and then that's it. GG. All right, perfect. Nice, nice, nice. We got there. All right, let's just gonna go into my opponent. We'll report. Oh, the Nami mirror. Jev. All right, so we're definitely going second. I actually think uniquely so, we might be well placed. So we're gonna mulligan this, try and find some proactive cards, and yo, we're gonna run it. We're gonna run it. We're gonna try and get that extra card and start swanging. That's it. Yeah, they're playing boodles. They're playing big boods. We're gonna pitch cards that don't really matter to us. I'm actually gonna pitch Snake Dance because we just don't know how they're gonna play it out. What's kind of nice is we have gravity blades, and so with that, I'm gonna kind of play things a little slow, maybe not. But one thing I also have to be aware of is I don't know how my opponent has maybe teched for this tournament. The gravity blades will help us kind of put some things back in the bottom, but it really depends on how our lives kind of ended up here. So we're gonna play that, pass the turn. Problem is, if I attack, if they tap out, I'll attack. That's the thing. If they tap out, I will attack. Other than that, I will not be attacking. Yeah, I will not be attacking. I'm down to just play this and pass the turn because I want to be able to maximally punish if they attack with this Nami. I don't want to give them like an opening here, too much of an opening. I'm in a pretty good spot. I have less cards than them. We're kind of even on developing. What's nice about the Boodles here? Oh, they're actually attacking. That is an insane thing to do. We're going to go no blocker. That is not what you want to be doing here, because I can look at how far I got. Look at how much farther I got now. That is not what you want to be doing. You have to be really careful about how much you're punishing me, because now I'm able to keep even based on how you just did that. You got one card, but I was also able to keep even there. Perfect. And I can just bottom deck pretty well here. Let's not give them that type of advantage. We're gonna go bottom. Draw 2. Pass the turn. I can use this Nami at the end, maybe these two Namis, but I'm not particularly pressed right now. Use this. Definitely would love to grab that. Doesn't really matter how I ended off there, but draw 2. It's so good. The way we're drawing this out is so good. I'll actually pass. We're at 12 cards. Pass the turn. I could actually just play out this Nami, but thinking about if they, well, it may or may not swing. Let's play that and pass. What's nice about this Nami is that the Namis almost functionally represent me being at like a lower thing here. So use this card action, go pitch. So I have to think about how I'm going to do this. So I can actually grab the Kaya. I can actually set myself up. So I can grab East Blue Apis next turn, pitch a card, find the Kaya. See what I mean? I think that's what I'll do. So that'll take me to 9 cards left in deck. I'll draw. I will see this Kaya on top. We'll pass. They're at 24 cards. I'm at 9. Kaya's at the top. I'll go to 8. That's a really good card to have, but 2 cards to trash. We grab the Kaya. These are our bottom 7, right? So now what we do, I mean, we know the bottom of our deck is just all events. That's the thing we have to keep in mind. It's all events. And then we just pass. Bottom of our deck is all events. They draw themselves a Sanji's Pilaf. Now they know they can punish me, so no blocker. Now they know they can punish me with that. That's fine. So they'll draw. I'm not particularly pressed. It depends on how they attack. Because I'm gonna draw a card to 4, and then I'm just gonna pass. I'm just gonna pass. Because next turn I just have the win represented here. No blocker, just redraw. Pretty much like, can you mill? Like, so the attack fails. Like, can you win here? I don't think you can. So I attack, grab this, return cards to deck. So there's no way you can mill 18 cards. That's the dub. Yep. So you can mill 1 card there. Yep. You can mill through a fair amount of cards here. Yep. Oh, wow. Do they actually have it? They have to have like the absolute nuts. Because I have 1 card. It's pretty much now or never. Like, you have to have the absolute nuts. Okay. You went through 4 gavels there. Do you have it? Even with like 4 rubber bands. Okay. Yeah, even with that much. Yeah, I don't think you have the win here. You rubber band once. Yeah, you rubber band once. Yeah, sure. You mill 1. Yeah, okay. And then I just attack and grab the last card and I win the game. GG. All right, we got there. One thing I'll do is I will snip this up here. And then that is the win. Okay. We'll save that as round 6 capture. Perfect. We got there on the Nami mirror, and I think that gives us top 8. I don't know. I guess I'll maybe add something in at the end here, but all right, GG's.